Hi, it's Steve from Part Select. Today we're going to show you how to change the drive belt on your dryer. It's a pretty easy job. All we're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver and maybe a pair of needle nose pliers. Let me show you how it's done. Now the first step in this repair should be to disconnect the power to the appliance. If your dryer has a cord on it, simply remove it from the receptacle. If it's hardwired, find the breaker and turn it off. Now the next step in this repair will be to remove the main top so that we have access to the screws holding the front panel on. There are two screws that hold the top in place. They're located here and here, so we're simply going to remove those. With the two screws removed, we'll lift up on the front of the top panel. Tilt it so that it disengages from the control panel, and we can set that aside. Now, there are two screws that hold the front panel in place, and they're located in each top corner. Simply remove those. Hold the front panel in place as you remove the last screw. Tilt the front panel forward. The drum will drop off of the drum glide. And in the lower left corner there will be some wires that connect to the door switch. So we need to remove several of those before we can remove the front panel. Take note of the color codes of the wires and where they're located. And you may need a pair of needle nose pliers to remove the terminals. Once we've removed those wires, we can lift the front panel off of the base, and we can set that aside. Now with the front panel removed, we have access to change the belt. And the belt is routed around the drum, over top of the idler, back around the motor pulley, and then back up around the drum. And the only access we have is through here and through here. Now you'll be able to feel the idler, so what we're going to do is pull the idler towards the center of the drum to release the tension on it, and then we can roll the belt off of it. Now, there's some sharp edges here, so it's probably a good idea to put some work gloves on just to protect yourself. Now with the belt off of the idler, you should be able to maneuver that towards the front of the drum. And simply slide it off the front of the drum. And we'll take our new belt, and there's a flat side to that belt and a grooved side. And the groove side is going to lay up against the drum. It's also going to go around the motor pulley as well. The flat side of the belt will lay on the idler pulley. So first we'll just make sure we get the belt all the way around the drum, keeping the grooved side towards the drum. Make sure we don't get any twists in it. Now with a little tension on it, and just move it back to its position. Now again, we're going to reach in on both sides. We'll rotate that belt around the motor pulley, and we're going to pull the idler pulley again towards the center of the dryer and roll the belt onto the idler pulley. with your hands, feel to make sure that that belt is on the motor. You can see the blower wheel turning, so that indicates that it's set in the pulley. Make sure it's centered in the pulley. Very slowly turn the drum until we get the belt lined up with the drum again. Make sure there are no twists in it. Give it a couple of full revolutions, taking note of where the belt is positioned on the drum. And it should center itself into that rear groove. There. Now we're ready to reinstall the front panel. Now we're ready to reinstall the front panel. We'll locate the square holes in the bottom of the front panel with the tabs that protrude from the base frame and line that up. Next, we'll reconnect the wires to the door switch. Make sure all the electrical connections are secure. We'll tilt the front panel into place. And we'll have to lift up on the drum a bit to set it on top of the bearing. And there's a couple of tabs on the top of the front panel that line up with a slot in the cabinet. Hold the front panel in place. And reinstall the 2 screws. Now we're ready to put the main top in place. I want to locate those 3 slots with the 3 tabs on the control panel. The control panel is firmly engaged with the top. And now we can reinstall the 2 long screws up through the front panel into the main top. Make sure they're nice and tight. And our repair is complete. Told you it was an easy job. Thanks for watching and good luck with your repair.